Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here and you like the information and content, hit that subscribe button. Click that little bell icon, that way you get notified when I post new videos. Or you can click on that little picture of me and my beautiful wife down in the corner and that'll get you subscribed too. With that being said, let's get down to it. I was on a live stream with the Rideshare Professor today and I brought up an interesting question, and I'm going to take his advice. So I'm going to do a video on this. I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible, but I'm going to be very direct, and I'm sure I'll see a lot of positives and negatives in the comments. But as a former first responder and somebody who's still involved in the healthcare industry, this is something I found to be a little concerning, and this is for Uber drivers. Not so much Lyft, but definitely Uber drivers, especially Uber drivers in the city or county of Los Angeles. If you are an Uber driver in the city or county of LA, and let's just make it all inclusive and say LA County, you run the risk of being cited with a fine of up to $1,000. And 6 months in jail. Let me run that by you again. As an Uber driver partner or independent contractor, you run the risk, if you are pulled over, for getting a fine of up to, actually a citation, with a fine of up to $1,000 and up to 6 months in jail for violating the stay-at-home or safe-at-home order that was issued by Governor Newsom and our mayor. And a lot of people are going to say, well, that's not true, and so on and so forth. But again, let's follow the letter of the law, okay? I know that in San Francisco, Uber and Lyft are allowed to still drive. And I'm assuming because that's where their headquarters are, and if you pay the city council or whatever, I'm not going to get into the political part of it, but obviously in San Francisco it's okay. But under Uber's title, it is Uber Technologies LLC. Uber Technologies LLC, not Uber Transportation LLC, okay? So I actually spoke with 3 or 4 people from Uber tonight, and they actually called me back twice and are now requesting that I send them screenshots of the information that I have and so on and so forth to see what they can do. It was just a question I thought of, and then I realized Uber is once again breaking the law. And not only as a driver are you at risk, let me rephrase that. You are 5 times, all 5 fingers there, 5 times more likely to get sick or contract this COVID ID by driving your car than you are just by walking around in public or, staying at home like we're supposed to here in LA County. But again, Uber Technologies LLC is not a necessary, I lost my words here. It's not a necessity, okay? A technology company is not a necessary part of getting around. Stores, gas stations, mechanics, it's not an essential part of our daily routine. So that's what I was trying to get at. So if you're driving in LA County and you are pulled over, you run the risk of getting cited for violating the stay-at-home or safe-at-home order that has been implemented until, from what I understand, either the beginning of the month or it could go out as far as April 17th. And you risk not only getting COVID-19 or taking it home to your family, but now you're risking $1,000 fine and jail time because we are independent contractors for a technology company. So I would love to see the comments below, and see exactly what your thoughts are on this. And like I said earlier, I know in San Francisco, Uber and Lyft are still available to work, and provide transportation, but that's where the headquarters are. And again, I'm not going to get into the politics of that, but we can all pretty much assume how that's working. But in LA County, last time, as an Uber driver, you are a subcontractor or a driver partner for a technology company, not a transportation company. So you're already running the risk of getting ill and bringing it home to your family and even possibly sharing it with your passengers. Ridership is way down. And if you're one of the drivers like myself, I'm spending $30 a week on disinfecting and sanitizing sprays and things for my personal vehicle. And nobody, Lyft and Uber aren't helping out. And now you run the risk of $1,000 fine and jail time. So you guys might want to think about that. And my suggestion, and I'm challenging everybody, Rideshare Lisa, Chris at Real Rideshare Stories, Rideshare Professor, Dustin is Driving, Harry, everybody, all the major YouTubers out there, because I'm a new tuber to this. This is no joke. And I'm giving full permission for you guys to copy this link and share it in any videos you want to do to do a sequel to this and pass this around. But again, we as an Uber driver, you are not working for a transportation company. You are working for a technology company, and you are running the risk of getting ill, bringing it home to your family, and getting possibly cited and or arrested or looking at jail time. So let's do the numbers and ask yourself, is it really worth it? For me, hell no. I'm calling bullshit on Uber and saying that, what they're doing by lying to their drivers. And that's what it is. It's a bold-faced lie by saying that, well, it's okay because we're offering transportation. Well, you may be offering it, but your title under a state order is not transportation. It's technology. So if you guys want to take the risk, go ahead. My suggestion, if you can get onto Lyft platform, work on Lyft platform. Shut Uber down. Don't drive for them, because they don't give a shit about anything except making their money. And they're going to say and do whatever, they're going to say whatever we want to hear, and they're going to make it sound, sorry about that, I'm in my car. They're going to make it sound like everything's just peaches and cream to keep you guys on the road. I refuse to work or drive or subcontract or be a driver partner for Uber until they get their shit together and they can give me and every other driver on the Uber platform a straightforward answer as to whether or not we are actually able to drive. Because if I'm risking getting ill, risking bringing this home to my family, sharing it with my passengers, $1,000 fine and 6 months in jail, I can guarantee you that there is no way in hell that Uber is going to stand behind me and say, oh, don't worry about it. We'll go to court with you and we'll help you fight the ticket because it was wrong. Bullshit. I want to see it in writing. Uber, I hope somebody from Uber, maybe, I have a very small audience, watches this. But again, Real Rideshare Stories, Chris, Dustin is Driving, Rideshare Professor, Rideshare Lisa, all of the big YouTubers and the new tubers, and all the friends and all of my viewers, please share this in your video link, do a secondary video or a sequel video to this, and I'm giving full permission to everybody to put, God damn it, I'm a little frustrated right now, but I am giving permission to share the link to this video if you would like to, if you decide to make a video to follow this up. So again, you want to risk it? Go ahead and risk it. I'm calling bullshit on Uber, and because I know that if I get pulled over and catch $1,000 ticket and run the risk of spending 6 months in jail, there is no way in hell they're going to back me up. So I'm done. Until Uber can prove to me that we can drive under their title as a technology company and not a transportation company, well, I'm done. So with that being said, again, my suggestion, if your only platform is Uber, and I know it's difficult for everybody right now, until Uber decides that they want to put something in writing that says that it's legal and put it in the app so we can see it, I would highly suggest that drivers do not drive for Uber until they do something. It is not worth the risk. But again, that's your choice. So with that being said, I'm ending it here, and I'm pissed, but it is what it is. Sorry, guys. So I'm gonna end it. I would call Uber, call Uber driver support as a driver. Every driver that watches this who's driving on the Uber platform needs to make a phone call. And again, to all the big YouTubers out there, do a sequel to this, do a follow-up, and I am giving full permission to use the link and share this video if you'd like. And everybody that's driving on the Uber platform right now, until you make a phone call, until you get something in writing or in the app that says that you are legal to drive, I would hang it up. If you run both platforms, I would go straight to Lyft and shut Uber down, because I'm not risking it. Not for what they're paying me. And I sure as shit am not going to risk $1,000 ticket and 6 months in jail because some half-assed company that doesn't pay me very well is telling me that I can drive, when from what I've looked up and from what I've researched, we can't. And with that being said, be safe, be professional, keep it real, and drive on for Lyft. Shut Uber down.